Clicked go live. We should now be live.
Okay. I love how in the feet at Gecko Dev it didn't even work. At least I'm in the description. Yay, it's me. Let me go back. Is it live now? Ah, it's live. Mute that. Jesus. Okay.
All right. Is
We're
anyone
live.
watching?
I don't know if anyone's watching. I'm in the stream waiting for someone to chat. Just watch. 0 viewers. They just see. Oh no! What's gonna happen when they all see the Ice Age baby?
Should we remove that bit?
I don't care. It looks hilarious. Ah, Simsum is here.
Simpson.
No, Simsum. Literally
Simsum.
SIMSOM.
Hang on, I can't see the fucking chat for some reason. I'm just gonna open up my phone.
Y'all should see the amount of censoring I do per video on this man. I think I censored a total of like 37 times in that one Minecraft video.
Wow.
That was an hour and a half. 37 times, Calvin. You saw him? You saw the Ice Age baby? So are we waiting for more people to get here, or like what's the plan?
Well, hang on. Let's just wait for some people, and I'm just gonna.
Why don't we hang on? Let me just like at everyone in all of your Discords because I feel like it.
Oh no, no, no! I imagine that's gonna be horrifying.
All right, the thumbnail. There it is again.
So
It strikes my eyes.
why am I checking my second channel? I meant to check my main one. Oh, now I found it.
Where's Sabaton random images? I swear I'm in the Discord. There you go.
That's no longer my server, by the way. I've given it.
Oh, I don't care. I
ownership.
sent it in there anyway.
Oh yeah.
The thumbnail. It's too much.
Right. So.
Patience is key. Patience is key.
Hello, everyone. Hang on, is it short moving around, or is it just stuck?
Aha! See? That's why I did it. We got people here now. So where are we starting? Are we gonna start at the top? Is that where we're starting?
I was thinking we go from the bottom up.
What? Oh, I forgot. You're from the land down under. That's why. Start at the top left like a normal human being. Jesus.
Right, so
We're starting off with a clouded leopard. Oh boy. So, welcome. Hello, hatchlings, to a painfully long tier list where we're going to be ranking cats, as you see in this wonderfully beautiful thumbnail that I crafted together.
yes, right, so starting from the top, clouded leopard, where do you think that should go?
Aren't those things like heavily endangered?
Yeah, and if I remember, there's actually 2 species, so but they're pretty similar, so I'm not really going to bother like splitting them.
I don't care. Honestly, aren't they also from South America?
No, they're from Southeast Asia and the
Oh, they're Southeast Asia.
island nations. So I guess
What?
BT, I guess.
I'd say like B or C.
I'm gonna go B because I'm biased.
Please don't mention that movie. Don't mention that movie. Do not mention that movie. They mentioned that Cats movie in chat. They mentioned the Cats movie.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that? Literal beauty.
Yes, that thing. So anyway, cheetahs.
Oh, okay. So these things kind of borderline kill themselves after running for too long. So where are we gonna put them? Let's see.
I feel like people tend to heavily underrate the cheetah.
They are decently big cats. They are very lovable. They're very fast. They're very cool. and they make some of the most hilarious noises I've ever heard from a cat. I'm saying a solid A tier.
A tier. If I remember correctly, TierZoo
Yes.
placed it in F, but I feel like they're more so a C. Because, yeah,
Well,
they
then
have...
again, their success rate is fine. I suppose it's not like incredible, but
I remember reading
again-
something saying that hunts have been recorded ranging from something stupid, like I think it was 15 to 100% depending on the prey and the sex and age of the
cheetahs are
cheetah.
overrated. No, cheetahs are overrated by toddlers. They're highly underrated by adults.
If I remember correctly, also, cheetahs are very fast eaters, so by the time they're actually forced off a kill, which you see people complaining about because, oh, they're weak because
Well,
they
yeah,
get forced
because
off kills.
hyenas, leopards, lions,
By the time-
crocodiles, all those things exist.
By the time they actually get forced off the kill, they've pretty much eaten enough food to keep them alive.
They're also very well populated. I'd honestly say B tier above the clouded leopard.
Yeah, they are very fast. Another thing for me, also... Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, right, you see people saying of how, oh, they're becoming inbred. Their genetic diversity is low, right? But the thing is that that's also a problem affecting some lion populations, and I believe also leopards. So...
Just cats. I mean, have you seen a house cat?
yeah, so
It
for
shouldn't
me
be a
it's...
complaint.
So I find it pretty annoying when people go, oh, cheetahs are becoming inbred, but at the same time they're like, lions so awesome.
Aslan, look at that beautiful image that is scribbled on there in like apple paint or something. I would say the cheetah goes above the clouded leopard
Okay then.
because it's not endangered. It's also very well populated. And of course the cubs are adorable. Okay,
Right,
this
so
thing.
I can't remember which one is this.
The Eurasian. Is this the
think this is-
Eurasian?
Yeah, I believe it's meant to be Eurasian. From
From
one of it pretty widespread.
I
But the
have
thi-
I have a vendetta against lynxes. I swear, I hate these things.
From what I know,
I
they're
love
actually
them
pretty,
and hate them.
From what I know, they're pretty well widespread and pretty common, the Eurasian
Which is
lynx.
strange because they're so elusive to find. Well, most cats are. Like they're not. You're not just gonna stumble onto one by accident. You're like you have to be looking to see these things. Well, that is in America at least.
I think I'm gonna place the Eurasian in B. Should it go above the cloud leopard?
Yeah. I think it goes above the clouded leopard again because it's not endangered. So at least you know they're successful. Wait, what is their range in Europe? Hang on. They are the
remember.
weakest big cats. I think. Hang on. Can't wait till we get to leopards so you can. No, leopards are not that. Okay, look. Depends on the leopard you're talking about. If you're talking about an African leopard, those things are very successful. If you're talking about like a snow leopard, I can see where you're coming from because they struggle to kill a goat. So I can understand that.
Right, so now we have the
leopards
Canada
in general. They
lynx.
just get bodied by tigers, so it's not very fair for them. Where are we at? Sorry, what?
Canadian lynx.
Canadian lynx. I hate these things, but they are
So for you, it would
probably
be
much
straight
more
F.
successful. I will be fair to them. I think they'd probably be more successful than the Eurasian ones, considering how much more wildlife is centered around their hunting strategies. Because you've got more, you've got like mice, squirrels. You've got. I'm trying to think here. Foxes. You've got. I'd reckon this thing could kill like a small coyote. You've got prairie dogs. You've got small deer. You've got like there's so much they can go after in terms of their own body strength, and they're also like for their size, anyways. I'm assuming these things are successful predators, right? They're also not endangered in any way.
The only problem I have with the Canadian lynx is, if I remember correctly, like with all the lynxes, they're actually pretty specialized for rabbits. Like, if you look at...
Oh, rabbits, I forgot those.
If you look at the Canadian
right there.
lynx range, it pretty much mirrors rabbit populations in North America. So I could imagine that being a threat in the future if anything were to happen to rabbits. But at the same time,
nothing is going to happen to rabbits.
the rabbits,
They're just gonna get
rabbits.
bigger.
Right, so
I'd honestly say that thing goes above the Eurasian one just because it probably has better chance at living, and especially because the ecosystems are probably more suited to it, especially with like their padded feet to be very quiet in snow.
yeah. Right.
What is next? House cats.
Domestic cat, you know what? That's gonna be straight
Image.
S tier.
It's gotta go S tier. They're everywhere. They're everywhere on the planet. They. Okay, you might go, oh, but they're not the most successful of hunters. Who cares? They get fed by us on a daily basis, like
Hey.
multiple times.
They reckon there's like 600 million house cats worldwide. They are the most successful of the order Carnivora. So for me, it's like top of the ladder straight away. That's where they belong.
They belong way up there. And if you think they're not good at predating, I guess that's true with mice. They kind of just sit there and play with them a lot more than you'd see any other cat doing. But that's because they've got unlimited food to begin with.
Oh, hi, Tyrannotherium.
They don't
But yeah.
care. They want to play with things more than they want to kill them.
Well, hey, remember that video I did recently
so
on the...
playful.
Remember that video I did on the Australian big cats, the most recent one, where I showed off that Kurt Angle cat? Yeah. Do you remember the size of that fucking thing? Like, that thing was between 5 and 6 feet.
I have two cats. One of my cats is enormous and the other one's a mini. And somehow the mini one is twice as annoying and instigates every single fight and will randomly like stream down my hallway just to attack my bigger cat.
Right.
She is really after every fight she can get. And she's also the most needy. That's where she's a dog. All you hear is meow meow in your ear every 5 seconds. She barks at you from across the house, will sprint over and begin asking for food, as usual. Rat.
Right, so after this, we have the Iberian lynx.
Adaptable as well. They can get in the wild as well and be very adaptable. That's true. House cats are also very adaptable, even in the wild. Like stray cats exist. They can get used to suburban areas, which is kind of a feat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Iberian
what lynx is
lynx.
that? Is that the Mexican? Oh,
Iberian. I'm gonna go D tier. Have you seen their range?
Yeah, it's kind of pathetic. They're just a worse version of all the lynxes. These things are terrible. Not only that, they are hideous. I'm sorry, we're gonna have a little bias here for the look. These things are ugly. I don't know what it is. They give off this very human look, like that one fox. Do you know the one I'm talking about with like the really human-looking face?
Nope, and I don't want to know. It sounds creepy.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like this weird. It almost looks like a cat human face looking. It doesn't look like a canid at all. Like you look at a wolf, it's menacing, and then you got that thing. It looks like a furball.
Oh Jesus! Right, so
I was thinking that cheetah would be F tier. Okay, look, they're nowhere near endangerment. They can successfully kill things. They're fast eaters, the fastest cats in the world, and they're freaking adorable.
TierZoo misinformation, calling it F tier.
Half ragdoll, half nope. She'll just roll over and just look at you like, pet me now. Oh, the little bugger again with the story of my own cat. She is a menace to society. She has, I think, the worst one that I ever had. We have a cat tower, and she has stood on the very top of that. I'll go over to walk and get something. She'll jump off of it and attack me. Demon. She doesn't do it anymore. She's learned her lesson. But I mean, Jesus, freaking demon, man. What is next? Is that serval?
Yeah, the serval.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'd say C tier, honestly.
I'm gonna go with that also. I can't really remember much about them from reading Luke Hunter's Cats of Africa.
They're just like a smaller version of a caracal and can't jump as high.
Oh, hang on. Tyrannotherium responded about putting it in F tier, the cheetah, I mean. They reason...
Okay, no, the cheetah can fight off other predators. The thing is, it can't fight off massive predators like in Africa. Africa is, got some of the largest predators on the planet. A cheetah would be able to fight off something like, I don't know, normally sized dogs or something like that. But if you pair like anything against a bigger creature, like let's pair a tiger against a grizzly bear. That's the kind of comparison that is. And a grizzly bear is going to pummel a freaking tiger.
mean,
It's, you know,
I find it
double,
stupid
triple
when
size.
I find it stupid when people go, "Oh, this thing can't beat this thing, therefore this thing bad." Like, no, it's still good.
Yeah, because I mean, because grizzly bears and tigers can meet in Russia, obviously. But here's the thing with that though. Those aren't the biggest of the grizzly bears. The biggest of the grizzly bears are on the, like, North America, where they are massive. They are so, especially like Kodiak bears in Alaska on that one island named Kodiak, obviously. Those things are huge, and they I don't think they're as aggressive. I think they tend to be a little bit more docile, especially in your fishing spots. So photographers can get much closer to those ones. But dude, they're huge. They are absolutely massive. And if a tiger took on one of those, those bears are like, how big compared to a tiger? They're so much bigger. And that's the kind of comparison I look at against a tiger, rather than just all grizzly bears as a whole, because they're a huge species. There's a lot of variety.
To my knowledge, there's been some brown bears record cracking a ton, but I think those were zoo animals, so they don't really count.
Cracking over a ton. There was a recorded one, I think, over a ton in the wild on the island of Kodiak.
Damn.
Yeah, and then now you've got growler bears, which are hybrids between Kodiak or grizzly bears and polar bears, which are getting bigger than normal grizzly bears.
Hang on. Just here's a comment someone left.
Is hell for survival? Yeah, Africa's just terrible and usual.
Personally, I'd put lynx above cheetah at least. I've seen them throw hands with pumas and take out wolves, which is saying more than cheetahs getting punked by vultures.
Wait, hang on. Hang on.
I think I might actually put lynx above cheetah because of that. If that's the case.
What? That's fair. That's fair. Cheetah, lynx are a lot more perfectly, especially the Alaskan and Canadian ones, are perfectly adapted to their environments. I think that's fair, because as well, they don't really have big cat competition like in Africa. They do with, say, a puma, but then again, pumas are already pretty elusive. And haven't pumas been recorded doing the tango with things like moose? I'd imagine that's going to be if it's really hungry or something, but you can tell that pumas and lynxes are going after two completely different genres of prey.
Yeah. Alrighty, so next up we have tiger. Oh boy, this is going to cause some controversy, I guess.
Okay, no, I don't think it deserves A tier. The thing is, it's so endangered. It doesn't, because of its survivability, because of the mere existence of humans as one, but two,
bears.
The ecosystems it lives in with bears and crocodiles and other things, it's not the top predator. That's the thing. It can be in certain places, but when there's things like saltwater crocodiles, it is not the top predator. I'd honestly put it I'd put it in the middle between the two lynxes. But then again, biggest cat in the world, stupid strong, looks awesome, sounds awesome. And I feel like with enough, because people love these things enough, I feel like there could be enough effort to maybe get their population back up again.
You know what? I think just sort of ruining the list, I guess, a bit. Hang on, let's move all these back to make room.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put tiger.
I don't think you should put it above the Alaskan lynx, at least, because
and then
the
I'm
Alaskan
gonna put
one
lion.
No, lion gets A tier for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. The reason why is
because prides, they exist. That's like one of the top things. Because of prides, they can work together to take down massive prey, to feed multiple lions and the young, making sure that a new generation's always going to come up, so they're not going to get endangered.
Yeah, so well, I know people are going to go like, oh, it's the biggest cat in the world, give lion S tier or A tier, right? But as you point out, they are pretty endangered, and not just that, but for me, they have to be very cowardly to a certain extent because they are solitary animals. Meanwhile, lions can actually afford to be a bit more aggressive in a way because they have the pride. And not just that, but
I saw Tyrannotherium in chat there for a second. Yes, a tiger can kill a saltwater crocodile, but like 9 times out of 10, the crocodile can just latch onto a tiger and it's already game over, and the tiger literally can't do anything.
You should see the
It's
Bengal
it's just a
tigers. Yeah,
matter
those
if it's a
ones are
chill
awesome.
croc or an aggressive croc, especially if the croc decides to go after the tiger instead. The tiger's not usually going to win when a crocodile already latches onto it. I mean, that's, hundreds of pounds of pressure going onto the tiger. It's just going to break its bones.
I think I read something of a report of, I think it was 2 adult tigers and a juvenile attacking and killing a Asian elephant. But for me, that's only one thing, and that's a minority. It's a lot more common with
to
lions.
be fair as well to lions have been recorded taking down African elephants, which are much bigger, much more aggressive, and just a bigger threat in general.
Yeah, I think there was, at one point, I think it was in the early 90s, there was this lion population, and I believe it was Nairobi National Park. A quarter of
Bengal
their
tigers?
diet was
Okay, so
elephant.
Oh, that's right. And then you've also got like those swamp lions. Have you seen those things going after things like water buffalo or Cape
Yeah, I've
buffalo?
heard of those.
Excuse
Aren't
me.
those the Okavango Delta lions that they reckon are the largest lions in the world?
I can never remember their name because I can't remember anything from Africa for the life of me, because they've got all these for some reason it's like trying to remember a bunch of German words. It's got like German words have k in everything, ch in everything, and for some reason African words happen to have like k in everything, and I can't remember that for the life of me.
You should hear me try and pronounce the names of African
Bengal
areas.
tigers, yeah. Bengal tigers are definitely up there. If it was Bengal tigers alone, I'd put them in A, but this is the group of tigers themselves, which is why they're going in B.
Right, so next up we have... Oh, hang on. NV, Okavango Delta Lions hunt the Cape Buffalo.
No pun intended. Okay, trying to say that's kind of funny.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
they're big builds. I mean, normally Cape Buffalo would absolutely steamroll any lion, but those ones just happen to have some little advantages to them.
Right, so next up, Snow Leopard, represented by Thailand.
Okay, you're gonna hate me here. I think it goes top of C tier. Because they look amazing. Probably, in my opinion, the best looking cat. But they have one pretty prevalent issue with them.
What?
They suck at hunting.
I don't
They
know.
are
Has there been any
miserable at
studies
it.
done on like their kill rate?
You know it's bad when they struggle to kill mountain goats, okay? You know it's bad. And they live in like one very niche area in the entirety of Europe, or did I almost say Europe? Sorry, Asia. They're really awesome. And I feel like if they just had an easier terrain to go in, they might be a more wide range of, I don't know, creatures. But the thing is with them is that they're so niche.
Hang on,
that
I'm just grabbing a book.
even eagles are better at hunting goats than they are. Which, eagles can fly, so they kind of have that already going for them. Because don't golden eagles live in the Himalayas or something like that?
I don't know.
Because I know they live in America. They'll literally grab them off cliffs and throw the goats off to eat them. But I think they do that in the Himalayas too. Are the embodiment of plot armor in the cat? Okay, you know what? The huge falls is kind of but I think that's what's keeping them out of D tier for me, is that they can survive those massive falls.
I'm gonna put them in low B. The only thing I dislike about them is they're so specialized for the cold that if there were to be a massive climate change in the future, I reckon that might possibly wipe them out.
Yeah, 2023 was definitely a major red herring for the ecosystem, because it was one of those heat wave years. I think it was some oceanic shift happens every century or so that happened, and it warmed up really scorching hot this year, which I sort of noticed. I kind of noticed it. I didn't notice it all that much. I definitely noticed it when I went back to Colorado and I got a sunburn in an hour. But
I think I'll put them above
I feel like
clouded
snow
leopards.
Yeah, you know what? That is fair. I think clouded leopards are a bit more endangered in general. Or maybe we should knock clouded leopards down to the top of C tier, because I feel a little bad for the serval keeping it down there without anything else.
What about the bloody Iberian lynx?
It's ugly and I don't care about it. It's pathetic.
Right, so now we have leopard.
Leopard. Okay,
S.
hear me out. This thing deserves. I, I don't think it goes above the lion. I feel like a lion is just better for its. Wait, no, because no, that's fine because lions aren't really in multiple continents anymore. They are in multiple continents, just are completely taken out of Europe almost as a whole nowadays.
And in the
Whereas
early 19th
leopards
century,
are
the Asiatic
everywhere.
population were nearly extincted.
And the American lions are completely extinct.
Yeah. For me,
But
right,
yeah,
the
you
main
know what?
reason...
I think it's fair for leopards to be up there. I think that's fair.
The
Like
reason why...
African leopards and Amur leopards.
The reason why I decided to put
Bobcat?
just leopards in general up in S tier is because think of just how adaptable they are. Like I said to you earlier before the stream, they're like the AK-47 of cats, right? They're everywhere and the Arabs love them. And not just that, but they're extremely stealthy. I remember reading
Tyrannotherium brought it up right there. I think that's another reason I agreed with the S tier. And like, I was hesitant originally, then I remembered that. Yeah, they are extremely successful. And they don't often actually have their corpses stolen because, if they didn't really have the strength to grab them and put them up in a tree, then they would be. Oh, I just realized we forgot jaguars.
Oh, fuck.
We forgot jaguars. Anyways, but leopards, especially in Africa, that little thing that niche that they fill is perfect to the point that they're very successful in Africa. Ambush something, kill it, drag it up a tree, you get the entire meal. Nothing can steal it from you because you'll see hyenas will pound the ground like dogs, like waiting for it to get out of the tree, but it won't. Right? It can just stay up there the entire night. It doesn't even matter. Bobcats jump really cute, but they're also hunted by humans. So there's that too.
If I remember correctly,
I wasn't talking about leopards, by the way. I was talking about bobcats.
By the way, another thing I want to point out with the leopards, right, is from what I know, they have the most widespread range of any of the wild cats. But the other thing I want to point out is their stealth. I remember reading something of a big cat expert in South Africa, where he always heard where he lives that there's leopards in the area, but he never saw one for the 30 years he was living there until
they're elusive.
They're
like pumas.
until one got hit by a car. And not just that, but if we then go into the realm of cryptozoology, which I know is, getting a bit out there, but think about it. You have the reported black panthers in Australia, Britain, America, Canada, Europe, continental Europe, right? So if we were to factor those in as possibly invasive populations of leopards, this thing's got a massive range, and the fact that it's remained so stealthy for so long, for me, that's like S tier already.
Yeah, I honestly don't pay much attention to cryptozoology because in America you already have enough crap to worry about. If there's another thing added to the plate, I just don't care at that point. It's like, oh, there's actually a new species of leopard found in America. I don't care. I've already got enough to worry about.
Yeah, you got grizzly bears, pumas, moose,
wolves.
Like, what the...
Coyotes, fox, snakes, spiders, literally everything.
And you hear people say Australia's dangerous.
Okay, Australia is dangerous because literally everything is venomous for some reason. In America, you've got venomous things, but nothing like Australia. Plus, the spiders aren't nearly as bad here, I'd imagine, because like the worst you'll get in America is like a black widow, which I have experienced, which is awful. But
right, so where should we put Jag?
Oh, hang on. Tyrannotherium says something here. When I went to South Africa, only saw 2 leopards and they ran away. You went to South Africa. Good for you, man. Sorry, what were we talking? We were talking about what?
Where should we place jaguars? I'm thinking of maybe putting him above the lion or below the lion.
No, it's got to go in like below, like maybe top of B tier. There's that spot open right there. I think it goes right there because they're jaguars. I don't really know. You know what? No, put them below the lions in A tier.
I agree with that.
I think they deserve that because they are extremely successful from what I remember in South America. They are beefcakes, just buff leopards, and they will go after like small caiman, capybaras. They are not at all in any way scared of water or the massive rivers in the Amazon. They're not scared of them. So they're really incredible animals if you think about it, and they're also in like thick jungle, so even human attacks aren't really that uncommon
Oh,
because you never see them. And of
Simson
course, you got
lives
black
in-
panthers there
yeah.
as well.
What? I still zoned out for
What?
a second.
Yeah, I noticed when you were like humming to yourself.
But yeah,
Let's see. Hang on. Oh, I live in Canberra. Oh, I thought I was. It was pre-recorded. No, Dust Mask, but it's not pre-recorded.
Anyway,
theory. Ooh.
they're trying to be successful. The only thing
You
I
saw
think
a dead giraffe.
The only thing I think stops the Jaguar,
Wow.
right, is I remember TierZoo placed them at the top of his tier list because apparently they have no competition where they are. But the thing is they actually do.
They do.
There's stuff like black
They have
caimans, green
plenty.
anacondas, right?
Anacondas are a massive threat for them because if an anaconda manages to get around a jaguar anyway, that thing's dead.
And not just that, but right, by the looks of it, you have them slowly crossing back into North America and into the US. And I don't think they've been recorded interacting with grizzly bears yet, but I reckon bears would give them very much a run for their
they're
money.
way too far south to meet a grizzly bear. Are you kidding me? First thing they'd meet bear-wise is like a black bear, and at that, a very southern black bear. It's going to give it a slack in it for sure, though.
Yeah.
It's going to give it that southern slap.
Right, so bobcat.
But, I mean, a black bear is not going to kill a jaguar. A black bear is never going to kill a jaguar.
Don't underestimate bears.
Man, where are we? Bobcat? Is that Bobcat?
Yeah.
Okay, that thing deserves a top of B tier.
Those things cover the entire US,
everywhere
don't
in
they?
Southern America. It is literally everywhere. Even in South America, it's down there.
Actually,
this
hang on,
thing
let's look it
is
up.
everywhere.
Bobcat
This thing is
range.
everywhere in America. I think it stops
Holy
crapping out in like Canada. Yeah, I told you, it's everywhere.
Holy.
It is. It's so bad, and I remember this. It's so bad that even in Mexico, people are permitted to go hunt these things.
Oh, Okay, there's already been recorded encounter of a black bear and jaguar, and the jaguar predated it. Ah.
Oh, that's surprising. Again, I said it right there. A black bear's not going to kill. I mean, for crying out loud, I mean, granted, you're probably going to lose the fight, but if you're a buck dude, you could probably roll the dice and tussle with a freaking black bear. I mean, before you'd actually do any harm, you'd probably scare it off.
Well, hey, from what I know... never mind. I don't really know too much about bears. I underestimate.
I know a bit. I don't know, like, anything crazy like some kind of zoologist, but I know enough. Let's see. Hang on. There's already been. Oh, yeah. There. Geez. Whoa. What the bobcats? I underestimated you. Yeah, they're everywhere. I'm telling you this. They are literally everywhere. And I think these things are also great at hunting down birds, from what I remember, like the caracal. They're great at hunting down small wildlife like rabbits, mice, freaking shrew. They are good at tunneling down to grab shrews and stuff. You know what? At roadrunners as well, they're very quick. I'd say put these things low A tier at this point. These things are literally everywhere. And they're adapted well. They're great in shrubland. I think that's like their prime biome is a shrubland, which is where you'll find things like mule deer. You'll find rattlesnakes, coyotes, Gila monster, or did I just say Gila monsters? Excuse me. Did you seriously log into Sabaton random images just to say Canada?
Yeah.
No.
Well, someone asked what the website is.
Cougars scare black bears? Oh, they do it all the time. Those things scare wolves. I mean, okay, well, we'll get on to cougars when we get on to cougars. I have they'll be somewhere in the future. Let's move on to the caracal.
Caracal, the big flopper. Should we put it with the serval?
I think it goes above the serval, but yeah, it's still in C tier. Just there's just not them. There's not enough of the. Well, I think there's enough of them to the point they're even held as pets, but yeah, I don't know about these guys. They're an interesting one.
To my knowledge, they get slightly bigger than servals, and they can actually take on larger prey than servals. But I think for now, I'm just going to put them in the same tier.
Well, they have a nickname, the bird fetchers, because they're like giant nets. They can jump how many feet in the air to grab a bird out of the sky? It's very impressive, but that success rate has to be down at the floor.
I don't know. From what I know, the bird hunting is pretty overstated. It's more so just a minority thing that happens here and there. Most of their stuff will be, you know, the smaller things out there, like rodents.
Yeah. Meerkats, I'd imagine, is something that they can... Because these things are in Africa, aren't they?
Yeah. Hang on, I'll be back. I just gotta go to the bathroom. So, occupy the... Well,
Chat, let's
entertain
make the entire chat
watching.
explode really quickly. Let's see. I'll ask... I'll answer questions about what?
Cats.
TTF, I guess. Cats, stuff, animals, dinosaurs, whatever. I'm a paleontologist student, so I can answer dinosaur questions. You missed a company cat. Huh. We missed quite a few things. I don't think we put in like a bunch of obscure cats. We put in a few, but not like, you know, an entire list of them. They're at the Canberra Zoo. Ooh. You swear what? Dare you top tier. Did you want the caracal, like stupid? Is it for the meme of like what, Big Floppa? Let's see. Shh, but I'm gonna tell Calvin I want the cougar in like second place in S tier. Those things are so built, dude. These are cats that can take on anything in the US, I swear. They're literally everywhere. These things, they take on everything from, you know, moose, wolves, black bears, down to just regular deer and other things, elk, for crying out loud. Like they do everything. They're also in just about every ecosystem in America. You've got them in shrublands, mountain ranges. You've got them in alpine areas, heavily densely snowed areas like Canada, lake environments, stuff like that. They have so much. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the lion bite force being around 600 pounds? Because I think it should be more than that. It should be around 800 to 1,000 pounds. For like a very mature, like a mature male lion, I could imagine that. Yeah, I could imagine it 800 to 1,000. Especially if it's a very well built lion, I could imagine it getting fairly high. Even the U.S. Marines. No, unarmed combat, a Marine will still take on that thing. SEAL Team 6, rip through a puma, are legit the strongest cat pound for pound. Yeah. If a tiger pound for pound could do what a puma could do, it would be so much more powerful. I mean, pumas, like their structure, their muscle, their armature in general is probably the most perfect you can find in a cat, really. I mean, house cats, you might go, oh, they're like miniature versions of that. They are. That's why they're so adaptable. They adapt in basically everything, just like pumas, because pumas are basically an apex version of those things. Oh, I hear the man. He's coming back. Still saying that lion's bite force is weak, and I call that... No, of course they're strong. A lion could shoot through your arm. You kidding me?
Alright.
Oh, I hear you. There you are. You're back. Welcome back, stupid. We make the rest of the tier list now.
Right, so Jaguar Rundy, I know like fucking nothing about that cat.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tenor and Ethereum. I feel like, especially on like built male lions bite force, I feel like they have to get a lot of that from like zoos or such, because I feel like it could be more. I really do. Considering other cat bite force that are determined from like the wild or something, it feels very disproportionate, especially for its, you know, skull structure. Now, what is that thing again? Jaguar. I'll call it Gundy for now. I don't know what it's called.
Rundy.
Yeah, I'll call it Gundy. I don't care. I'd honestly put it in like
I'm just gonna put it there because
D
I know
tier.
like fucking what?
I'd like put it D tier because I don't care about it. I don't even know what, like, nobody knows about what this. Nope. That thing stays at the bottom. Put that in F tier. So ugly. Ugh.
I love how we have the cat tier
disturbed
list
me.
and then we have this extra one added on of the Ice Age baby.
That's for them to see later. Shh. called the otter cat. Oh, read your books then, Calvin. Wait, what? Hang on. Their tongue is enough to rip off your skin. Oh yeah, no. Lion tongues have so many bristles. That's what I call them, and I don't exactly know the right name for the little spikes on the tongue.
I think
just keep calling them bristles. Yeah, that's what it is. I keep calling them bristles because it's like the easiest way I can refer to it. Yeah, that can rip off your skin if it's like applied enough. I mean, already just a house cat, it's very irritating on the skin. Subadult distracted. Okay. Huh. F-tier cats reminds me of a Monday list. That cat had a Monday. Yep, that's exact. It's a Lynx that had a Monday right there. Okay, so where are we at? We're doing or are we saying the puma for last then? What is that right there?
Fishing cat.
Is it just the cloud? Oh, that's the freaking fishing cat, right?
I'm actually going to put this in S tier, and you want to know why?
Ooh. This is seriously why?
I'm going to torture you all with this.
The Nandi bear.
The fishing cat song.
Bias. What? Why did the ad have just random topless person? Random.
They must not have known about me.
And that's about as much as I'm going to play before copyright claim.
Can we please put the cat, the fishing cat, where it belongs in D tier?
Okay. No. Okay, fine.
Just literally put fishing cat song as its own thing. Okay, what is that one on the right there? That one's a that's an ocelot. Why is it so brown? Why isn't it yellow? Ugh. Okay. Been known to kill goats. Okay.
Alright, ocelot.
They said cat stop lion. What horror? Okay. Ocelot, I'd say C tier, I guess.
I know like bugger all about small cats. Why do we even
Small
add them?
cats are so obscure. I barely even know about these things.
I only know of like one book.
Okay, but here we go. I feel like this thing goes in S tier above the leopard. Considering these are probably the best built cats on the planet.
The reason why I'm going to put it below the leopard is because, hang on, let's look up their ranges. Puma range.
It's pretty big.
Right, so it covers a decent chunk of the US. And then we go leopard range. Oh wow, it's extremely fragmented. It's right, but look at that historical range. Although at the same time,
historical range, granted, but modern range.
Yeah. Oof.
It's completely fractured.
Oh god.
There's also a lot of species of that, but there's only one species of a puma. And oh my lord, this thing is built to take on everything. It can go from small game to massive game. It is so adaptable. It lives in the mountains, the swamps, the deserts, the tundras. It literally lives in everything, will take on everything. It has the ability to scare off packs of wolves. Even grizzly bears struggle to do that.
Oh, and what's it called? Bloody...
Are the largest of their kind, I'd imagine.
Well, going off of cryptozoology again, right, like with the leopard, where I talked about the possible range when you include these possible invasive ones. There's also... Oh, pardon. Just knocked the table. But you also have reports of, like, the eastern cougar, right? Cougars east of the Rocky Mountains. Apparently they're not meant to be there. They used to, but no more. But you have tons of reports of those. And then alongside that, there's even been reports of pumas, and there was even a puma caught in Britain. And then you even have...
yeah, these things get everywhere, I'm telling you.
And then you also have reports of pumas in Australia, so when you take that into account, it seems like they have a massive range, to the point that really... I'd say the only thing that beats out the leopard and the puma is the domestic cat, when you take into account
because they are literally the entire planet. I honestly could imagine like pumas living in Australia if they were fully introduced. I could honestly imagine that.
I love one of the comments here. Bro is the Puma hype man. I will admit I love the Puma. The Puma's one of my favorites.
Just it's and not only that, let's be real, the Puma also looks pretty cool. It's not my favorite look, but I still think it does look very cool. It's got that domestic cat look, but so much more primal in a sense.
For me, my favorite
They
cats
are
have the
very
ones...
small yeah, they are very small in Florida.
My personal
They're
favorite...
much bigger in mountain states. Go.
My personal favorite, well, favorites out of this cat list is, in order, it's a toss-up between jaguar and snow leopard, then puma and clouded leopard. And one of the ones I do like a little more that's not on here is the black-footed cat.
Ooh.
Hang on, I'll look it up. Just
Staring at the door.
black.
Yeah, it's interesting. Pumas as well have such a size range. They can go from tiny to, huge. I mean, there was a report. I remember this because I lived near the point in when this happened. A dude, like in Colorado, literally strangled a puma to death. So pumas are beatable by humans. Thing is, that's a Colorado puma. That's not even the biggest they get. And I think it was measured. That was a subadult. That wasn't even it was like a younger mother puma, I think is what it was.
If I remember correctly,
Something like that.
if I remember correctly, the largest verified puma was actually killed in Colorado. Just completely freezes. Gecko, you there? Hello? Gecko? Did I... Ah, he's just muted himself. I couldn't hear you for a second, so I was like, what the hell?
You thought you broke something as usual?
Well, internet went out for a second or something.
No. I just muted myself for a second. I had to grab something. Okay, where were we?
Well, I just said the largest cougar on record was recorded in Colorado.
It said what?
The largest puma on record, verified to my knowledge.
Was it actually in Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Check this though. Was that near the Rocky Mountains though? Because technically Colorado is like in the Rocky Mountains, but also Colorado is known for great mountains and also great plains. Check if it was in the mountains, because that puma, I think, that had the like the strangling, was in somewhere like, where was it? The Springs or something?
Hang on, I just grabbed the book that I got that info from. Let me see, where is Puma in here? Puma.
Largest mountain lion, according to nationalparkservice.gov, is 276 pounds.
Fuck.
Oh my lord. It's crazy to think that people can outsize that thing by enormous margins, but people. I think those are not captive, though. I don't really know if many zoos keep mountain lions
Oh, wow.
in cavern.
Okay, the largest Colorado puma, a male, measured by Theodore Roosevelt, had a total length of 8 feet and a weight of 232 pounds. And that was a while ago. What did you say the next largest was? Or the new largest one, according to what you looked up? 270 something? That's like lioness size.
Yeah, it is. That's the average size for around a lioness. I think even maybe just a tiny bit bigger than an average.
I think the average lioness, according to one survey of like 100...
It can be up to...
the
You're saying?
largest... Well, it says here 232 pounds equals out to like 103, 105 kilos. To my knowledge, there was a survey in... I think it was Kruger National Park of like 120, 130 something lionesses. And the average weight was around 120 kilos to 130 for them. Which is... Yes, in Imperial.
Yeah, that's. I think that like especially for non like leaders of hunts among lionesses, I could see that like taking on a lioness, and that is a terrifying thought.
To my knowledge, there have been larger lionesses recorded. Like, I think the largest one in
There's
that
a lot of
survey
cougar
was
attacks. Yeah, that's true, Tyrannithrium. There are a lot. Yeah, there's a dog that's. Hang on, why is the YouTube heart button in the way? There's a dog that's bred to hunt cougars called the Doggo Argenta. Okay, there is one that took out a puma all by itself. I mean, it's kind of funny that pumas actually are really good at scaring off wolves, but a pack of wolves would rip a puma to shreds, considering how brutal wolves can be.
Anyway, as was...
Although, no, because that's another good. There's a point there. Wolves are opportunistic predators, aren't they? They're not avid hunting predators.
Anyway, like I was saying, I think there was a lion recorded that was a lioness that was, I think, nearly 190 kilos, which is like, that was the size of a average lion in that survey
That's
mentioned
an average
earlier.
Male, yeah.
And I think I also saw a video where they said there was a there was a lioness record that
lioness size. Yep,
there was a
that's
lioness record that nearly went 200 kilos. Which
wow.
That's like 440 pounds.
That's a big cat.
And that's just a lioness. There's been some
That's
there's
not
been some
even
male
as big as a.
There's been
Holy
some male lions
crap.
record going over 600 pounds.
Pretty sure the biggest one that you showed me was what, 768 pounds? Something absolutely stupid like that. I think is like the biggest one I saw. I don't remember where I saw that, but I think we were talking about that.
I remember someone contacted me after the lion versus tiger video that I made, where they said there was a lion on record that went at 310 kilos, which I think that's like 680 something pounds. And they said there was also a 330 kilo lion reported, which is like 700 pounds. But I should note they said that the 330 kilo one is a bit more up for debate. Apparently one of the park officers didn't recall a weighing of a lion that big. So that one's more up for debate. But still...
Oh, by the way, hang on. I've got something for you. We can also do this. I just found this on TierMaker.
Oh, hi, Zach.
Zach is finally here. Oh my gosh, you're always late. Jeez. Welcome.
I was waiting for bloody Zach to show up. He seems to show up everywhere.
I thought he was gonna get... I thought he was gonna pop in fairly early in the stream. No, he's here till like the end of the cat stream. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Lion King is overrated. You had 9 chances to spell lion correctly.
It's okay. You can always rewatch the stream later. Hero.
Oh yeah, Canids. It's Canid time. I think this one has. Oh lord, it has everything. Oh my gosh. Does it have the cursed one on it? Oh, there's Dingo. I see Dingo on there. I see a lot of coyotes. Okay, foxes literally everywhere. Oh, it's got all the species of wolves on here. That's good. At the very last one is the freaking African wild dog.
You found a dog tier list. Should we like
Canid tier list? It's only wild ones though.
Should we like
There's no domestic dog on here.
Should we end this stream and then have a dog stream on your channel?
No, let's just continue this one. We don't want to lose all the viewers. This is going good. We're getting more people.
All 5 of them. All 5 with our peak of like 6.
Yeah, but in America it's 11:20. I'm not going to get any viewers. You can read some Japanese. Here's a flex to you. I can read some Latin, Greek, German, South Korean, or did I just say South Korean? Just Korean in general. I can read some Russian, Spanish, and English, and gibberish if you count that.
I am 6,000. I have.
Wait, what?
I am fluent in 6 million ways of gibberish.
Oh, same. That's my main language. Glad I could find another.
It reminds me of that meme. That meme of, what was it, C-3PO with a lightsaber? I'm fluent in 6.4 million ways of kicking your ass.
Okay, that's kind of fun. Ah. I'm based for that. Oh yeah, there we go. See, that's what we needed. Okay, I feel like we should continue it on here because that thumbnail's too much. I feel like that thumbnail would even go with the dog stream at this point.
God.
It's so beautiful. Just look at it. I can't get enough of that image. It still makes me laugh.
Oh, right, hang on. Wild Canid tier lists. Right, pulling it up.
Are you pulling it up in another? Oh, you copied the link instead of just clicking it. Okay. Scroll down and go into presentation mode. That way you don't get ads.
Presentation mode.
Yeah,
There we go.
There we go.
Right,
That's
now
how
I've
we
got
want
to
it.
resize the screen, don't I?
Oh yeah, hang on. How does that look on the stream?
I'm...
Ooh, it looks awful.
Jesus Christ. I'll keep it like... Oh, fuck you.
Come on.
Hang on.
What are we starting off with? Is that the... what wolf is that?
I don't know, you just sent me this. I know, like, nothing about dogs.
I know a bit. Is that the timber? Hang on, let me see.
You know what, just...
Oh, it's literally just called the Black Wolf. Okay, that's cool. Why are you putting him on S tier? What are you doing? What are you doing?
All dogs are
What are
based.
you doing? Oh, just put them back in the... Oh, so much organized. I know what the gray wolf is, but Jesus. Oh, so much organizing. Okay, there you go. You may as well just slide it. Yeah. Oh, the timber wolf is the white one right there. Okay. No, timber wolf is... Oh no, that's the Eurasian wolf. Okay. That the dingo right there? Where's the dingo? I think it was like the one next to water right there. Yeah, that's the dingo.
straight away.
Okay, no, hear me out. Dingo is like A tier. I don't think it's S tier. S tier has to be reserved for something way more specific.
Silence American, you gave this tier list to an Australian. Of course I'm going to put the dingo in S tier.
Okay, listen. There
Fox
is only
goes
one
D
dog
because
on
I
this
hate
entire
him.
What? That is literally the only one that should be in. No. Sorry, I don't know why I was thinking. Oh, they even got the... Oh my gosh, the maned wolf right there. Slap them all out of their tiers. Just reset it. On the bottom, there should be a reset button. Jesus. Okay, so we're starting off with the timber wolf, are we?
Where do you reckon this should go, Canine Expert?
Okay, I feel like that one should be a solid B tier. What is that?
I'll put it in B. S, A, B, C, D. You're looking at the live chat of bloody... What's the latest degeneracy to be said in this live chat? Gecko's sounding gay right now, to be honest. Gecko already sounds like he's in love with Calvin. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gecko, have you muted yourself again? Alright, that's it. Dingo goes S tier. What's this, the Arctic Fox? I don't know. C for cold.
Why is the dingo in S tier?
Patriotism.
African dogs are goated. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you where I think these all go here. So I think what I don't even know what that is on the left, to be completely honest. Just put that in D tier. I don't even know what it is. Okay, I think that's the Eurasian wolf. I think.
Dingo ate my baby. Right, so where does fucker go? Where?
What that is? Put it B tier. Wait, that's a wolf dog. Now I know what that is. That's a wolf dog.
Alright, so where it go?
Put that in A tier. What is that on the left? That's a. I don't know what that is.
I know nothing about wild dogs. Beyond dingo existing.
Okay. Put that one in C tier. Oh, gray fox is next, I think. Hang on, let me look through the list. I think that's a gray fox, yeah. Put that one in S tier. What is that?
Yes.
It literally looks like a red German Shepherd. Put it in C, I suppose. Is that like supposed to be a Martin? What is that? I think it's a Martin. Put that in A tier if it's a Martin. I don't know if that's a canid though.
Looks like a cat.
Ooh. So that's the black wolf. Put that one in B tier, top of B tier, above the timber wolf. That's the gray wolf. That goes in S tier. Fennec fox. Put that in A tier. Now this one, I know you have your biases. This should be the top of S tier. It's a coyote. Wait, that's also a gray fox. Hold up, there's like duplicates on this list. What? There's like duplicates all over this list. What am I even looking at? All right, we're ranking Fortnite seasons. I'm tired of this.
Thank you, blind. Oh god. And what did you say
You
we're
didn't play any
ranking?
Fortnite. Let's rank. What games do you play again?
You know, I'm just putting everything in anything tier.
Fair enough. I don't know a good chunk of these. I swear there's got to be duplicates in this list. Like, what are all these? Absolutely despise birthdays now. Season 5, top tier. Season 5 of what? Sure, that list is plenty good. So, new subscriber. Hey, Ethereum. Welcome in, friend. Let's see. Trying to think here. What would we do? Let me go back to the main thing of tier maker.
How about we just like end the stream because
oh my lord, my cat she's trying to flip my laptop. Get off of that.
how about we just like end this stream because we've done the tier list of cats and now dogs. Oh, hang on, I think that's
I know what we
raccoon
must
dog.
do. Let's play Minecraft.
Ah!
You sounded so angry. What?
This is meant to be a fucking cat tier list, and now we've gone on to dogs, and now block game.
Made for children, don't forget. Oh, I know.
So how
just
many
what to rank. We need
penises
to
have been
rank
made
something
in
else. This is a tier list of games. So let's do should we do greatest video games of all time?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Holy Jesus. Let's see. Da 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 da.
Bum bum bum.
Oh, where were we?
Right, you know what? Since this is meant to be
It's
about
funny
cats,
that
I'm
that
gonna
song
start reading
is
Cats
so
of Africa.
infamous. No.
Yes.
You know what we need to do instead?
Cats.
No, I've got something better. We're gonna literally rank house cats.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You just don't want to get back to
Okay.
modeling Rex for TTF because you've had enough with it,
No!
haven't you?
I'm not okay. I'm not modeling it, to be completely fair. I don't want to work on water. Here, ignore the thumbnail. This is literally just for house cats. I don't know why the thumbnail looks like that.
Okay, what the fuck have you sent me now?
One of the greatest games ever made. I agree. I still play it to this day. Open the tab.
It opened up in
literally
fucking
just-
Microsoft Edge, so give me a second to copy and paste the link.
You didn't set Chrome as your default browser yet, and you've had this PC for how long?
Silence, reptile.
Norwegian house cat. All right, here we go. Look, we've got all these cats that I don't remember the names of. I know Orange, so I'm going to call that one Garfield. The frick is that one on the left? I see the Calico. Naked cat. The Egyptian. What is
And
that
where's
called?
the naked cat? Where's the naked cat? Oh,
It's
yeah,
right there.
that
It's got
thing.
like a coat.
S.
Don't you? Put Bomboy cat in S tier.
Bombay.
Huh? Oh, Bombay cat. I thought that said. Why did I think that said Bomboy?
Oh, it's the
You have
mean
a
cat.
Bombay cat.
Ginger, Puss in Boots, so therefore F.
Put that in the S. Put that at the top of S. That's Garfield. Let's think here. Ooh, you know what? Oh, I know what we need to do. Rank movies of 2023. That sounds
Oh,
brilliant.
Jesus fucking Christ. Cat stream. Cat fucking stream.
What were your thoughts on the Cats movie?
Never seen it.
Good. Because I haven't either and I don't want to.
I'll force you to watch it if you force me to make another fucking tier list.
That thing is an overgrown mole rat. That is correct. Cats movie F. I have ADHD, you swear? Why? Anything Calvin has ADHD.
Done. I made the tier list.
Great. Wait, guys, what? Did you figure out there's a stream delay? What had cringed? I don't even know what that is. Do you know what it is, Calvin?
If I hear a single one single tier list suggestion, I'm ending this stream.
So let's play Minecraft.
Alright, goodbye ladies and gentlemen. Here goes the stream.
I didn't say a tier list. Now you must play Minecraft.
No.
Then what?
Did you not see? This thing is called the cat tier list.
I jumped from topic to typical lizard. Theropods tier list.
How about we save these tier lists for future streams?
Oh.
Fucking thing.
I've got this this little list for you. This list of like 250 games. Oh my gosh, I don't even know like 80% of these. Do you have Halo?
No.
Hang on, is there some survival game with cats in it? Cenozoic era.
Jesus fuck.
Like, what is it with you? And how old are you? Jesus. I love how Calvin's just completely silent.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that was
We got
the
Halo 2
cat
on our
tier
Xbox
list, the
360.
dog
Same.
tier list, and the cat coat tier list. I think I'm gonna head off now, and we can save the tier lists